Who is going on over there? Let's turn that off. What is that? That is Astro Queen. What am I doing? How'd she get on here? Stop. I feel like this message is coming up again for you. I'm getting all. Hold on, folks, whoever's here. I'm getting it was too much. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Anyway, just got finished doing. Hey, how you doing? I'm here. Okay, so we just got finished doing that unboxing for the Salvador Dali deck. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming by and hanging out for a little bit with me. So let me just say something here. And I think I'm gonna continue, see if we can get something else to finish off that Mike Pence reading. All right. But let me just tell everybody Merry Christmas. And I'm glad to be able to do something tonight, offer something, because like a lot of us, we already finished with all of our celebrations. Excuse me. We finished with all of our celebrations and our families and everything else we have going on. And we're ready to kick back. Or some of us haven't been doing anything and just need to hang out, want to talk, aren't able to do what we would normally be doing on the holidays, some of us. So I was led to do this. I know a lot of readers are doing this type of you know, group live chat thing this evening because we love our audience, we love our subscribers, and we're all in the same boat. So why not be in that boat together? So thanks for coming by. Please give us a thumbs up so that others will know that I am here doing this. And let's see if we can continue, get some more messages about what's going on with what is going to be, well, Mike Pence. He's contemplating what he should do. He's deciding what he should do. I think his wife is going to have a big influence on him. I got that feeling from the reading because I watched it with everybody just now. Those who came by and watched the reading. Yeah, let's put some light on this situation. And so, like I said, it sounds favorable, but it depends on, what you consider to be a favorable outcome, right? It's a matter of perspective, as everything, right? And what we may think, what some people may think is patriotism, other people will feel is treason. It's a matter of perspective when you're not dealing with facts. When you're allowing your emotions to overtake facts, then it is a matter of perspective. But when there are facts and guidelines, then to do the right thing is to, you know, certify the election results and allow Joe Biden to take, the seat of the presidency on January 20th. That's the right thing to do based on the Constitution. And morally, a lot of us, but from others, no, it's the opposite morally. But at the end of the day, based on the Constitution, that's what it is. There's no choice. Joe Biden has to take the oath of office, God willing, but not because of a coup or an attempted coup by the candidate that he beat. So, but for some people, that's not justice. But again, that's based on their personal desires and not based on the Constitution and the facts. So, it is what it is. So, we had gotten that. Let's see. So, all right. Let's ask, it's 21 hours right now. Let's ask, is Joe Biden going to be inaugurated president of the United States on January 20th, 2021? Will Joe Biden become the president? Will he take the oath of office? Will he become president? Okay, well, I got a ding on the phone. Joe Biden, let's see. Let's get that information here. We're going to use the DALI deck again. And see if we can just clarify that question up a little bit, okay? So no matter what Pence does, is Joe Biden going to become the next president? Regardless of whether Trump resigns and Pence steps in, will Joe Biden be new president on January 20th? Four of Wands. That sounds positive, right? So this is happy home, foundation, stability. Okay, that's positive, I think. That's the Fool. Someone is moving forward, taking a risk, leap of faith. I think so. The Moon, Secrets. This is also Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. And Joe Biden is a Scorpio, as is Kamala. Kamala Harris is a Scorpio too. Yeah, I think Joe is a Scorpio and Kamala is a Scorpio, both of them. So, okay, let's get two more cards. Spirit, thank you. This is for entertainment purposes only, folks, but hey, let's just see what we get. And even if you don't join me here live, you'll be able to watch this later on. Something to do. All right. Let's see. Can we get two more? Ooh, the Star. Healing. Aquarius. Feminine energy. Okay. The Empress. Yeah. So this could have a lot to do with Kamala. Maybe there's some secret that has to do with Kamala that they are going to establish something, and then maybe Joe is going to move on, and that's the secret, and the healing will be with that Empress energy, the female energy. Hmm. Mm. Queen of Wands. Okay, bottom of the deck, the Queen of Wands. Yes, that could be a Scorpio energy or a fire sign. But if she's Scorpio, she more than likely has some fire in her chart. Uh, oh, Scorpio is the opposite sign of Aries, right? And Aries is a fire sign. Mm-hmm. So we'll take this Queen of Wands as Kamala. Kamala Harris as the Queen of Wands. Oh, and right underneath the King of Wands, which could be a Scorpio male, right? And again, the same principle, that fire energy, fire and water energy. So we have a pair here, King of Wands and a Queen of Wands. Mm-hmm. And behind that is the King of Swords, Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah. And underneath that is the Tower. Gemini. Donald Trump is a Gemini. All right. So some change that may have to do with the Gemini energy. And we have the King and Queen of Wands here. Could be Joe and Kamala. I don't know why I can't say that when I get on camera. I always mess it up. Okay. All right. I think that sounds positive. So let's look at that Four of Wands. Wow, opened right up to it. Okay. Um, Avoid petty solutions and false compromises. Never forget or hide your true emotions and authentic feelings. They are the true source of your motivation. Hey, conservative free spirit. The Queen of Wands has been in every reading. Oh, okay. You've been watching this around the tarot land. Okay. So she says, in every one that you've done. Okay. Then that's it. Um, Avoid petty solutions and false compromises. Neither forget nor hide your true motives and authentic feelings. They are they are the true source of your motivation and will guarantee your greatest success. All right. So, the wonders of creation. That's what this talks about. The Four of Wands talks about the wonders of creation. Dance, music, and play are united in this picture. Blue and green pandas blue and green garlands can be seen above the figures and the blue flowers below. The four wands are framed by two typical DALI crutches and a red ribbon or cloth or ornament. So he uses a lot of red cloths in his artistry. Sheet music reminds us of a heavenly score or divine instructions. One might assume that it is God's will for us to dance and sing and be merry, but also that our human merriments are small and go around in circles unless we take the higher dimensions of our being into consideration. In many cultural traditions, a blue flower represents the mysteries of life and the wonders of creation. The term wonders of creation pertains to our most intimate, our most difficult and most beautiful experiences, birth, marriage, and death, which may be represented by the three figures, always take us to the very limits of our understanding. Though being through being confronted with these sometimes frightening, sometimes wonderful, but always amazing limits to our comprehension, we develop a hunger for culture, a yearning to express that which really moves us through music, and play, and dance. All true creative endeavors are born out of testing our limits in some way. Parties and cultural events may either inspire us or divert us to the extent that we almost lose track of ourselves. This card is about rediscovering what really moves you, deepening your understanding of self as you climb up the ladder of life. Okay, so divine intervention, divine order being established. Okay, and the fool, something new. Now, because Salvador Dali is the magician, he's on the first page. So the fool is probably, yeah, the last of the major arcana here with him. Thank you very much. Don't forget to give us thumbs up so other people know that I'm doing this live reading here, being nosy. The fool. This stands for nothing. It warns that you, it warns you against living a meaningless life. Seen from another angle, the zero point defines your personal starting point, site of unity within yourself, at the very core of your being. Like the initial point of a coordinate system, the card represents the beginning of everything that makes you an individual. So, a new beginning, a new start, learning more about yourself, going towards your goals, your dreams. So, yeah, that could be what's going to be happening for Joe and Kamala. So it looks like uh, affirmative on that question. And let's see. To look into the future with courage implies charting your own course, not least when all role models have failed you and you are forced to act into the blueprint without any prior support. So going forward with new policies that are going to bring a lot of changes to the system. The more unusual your path, the more panic you will experience if you have to go down it. Pan in Greek means all. Therefore, panic means all at once. The more room you give the fool in your life, the easier it will be to get used to accepting yourself, God, and the world as they are, as the supplicant saint in the picture demonstrates. Okay, so the fool has some humility also, and a relationship in this deck, a relationship also with the divine. And I'm getting Don Quixote energy off of this also, which is like fighting against, you know, windmills, maybe fighting battles that you can't see or imagined enemies. Mm. Hmm. The more room you give the fool in your life, the easier it will be to get used to accepting yourself, God, and the world as they are, as the supplicant saint in the picture demonstrates. In this way, everything you know takes on a special importance in your life when the time is right. Can I see if Mustafa is still thinking about me or no? Let me finish this, Nor. But thanks for coming. Give us some thumbs up, please, and I'll get to you. Um, Look at the shadowy figure by the wayside. It could represent your second self that you desperately need and long for. Do not take lightly the feeling that you are missing out on something. Fulfillment of these desires and the banishment of deep-seated fears are a priority. The fool represents a state of unadulterated bliss. Okay, so this is a happy new change that is divinely guided. As a fool, you are to open and experiment, and you are open to experiment and free from to learn from all experience. You are entitled to lack answers and to change your point of view at will. Put your faith in your own originality and trust the world. Do not let others drive you crazy. It is foolish to concern yourselves with things or events that cannot be appropriately judged at the present time. 10-4. Okay, thank you, Noor. Um, Thank you for giving us that thumbs up. Um, okay, so charting a whole new way of doing things. And the moon, maybe not telling everybody what the plans are. Hmm? Let's look at that. And that has that Pisces water energy there too. Cancer water, Cancer energy. Mm-hmm. Because that's the 6-9. All right, let's see. La Luna, the moon is here. Okay, so the moon. Sounds good. Mm. And there's some fire energy in this moon card too. Again, it could be someone, them both have fire and water in their chart. Both of them are Scorpio. Um, this moon represents deliverance, represents the collective, unconscious, and oceanic feelings. The full moon will lure hidden instincts into the into the open with the potential to shake us up emotionally. Do not lose courage. Perhaps you are gripped by emotional tension that we can't quite fathom. Perhaps we are gripped by an emotional tension that we can't quite fathom. There is a danger of getting too absorbed in our own vacillating moods. Instead of putting ourselves in the picture, we hide in the big city jungle, howl at the moon like the dogs or wolves seen at the bottom of the card, or become petrified like the big towers. So, wolves are down here, right here. And then we have towers in the back here, many towers. So, this is more of a modern scene also for this deck. So, this is like a big city, could be New York City, right? But any big city, it could be San Francisco, could be California. Mm, okay. All right. Could be Washington, D.C. Certainly. Um, there's a danger of getting absorbed into our vacillating moods. Instead of putting ourselves in the picture, we hide in the big city jungle, howl at the moon like the dogs or wolves seen at the bottom of the card, or become petrified by like the big towers. There is an opportunity for empathy to deepen. Okay. We feel at one with all living things, as we are equally at home in the past, the present, and the future. This card conveys the promise of integrating that which has been formerly suppressed and transmuting the spiritual distress into the uplifting, artful realms of the soul. The tedium of the everyday will be transformed into real fulfillment. Okay. I think that this is talking about I got one and one in this time, so this is manifestation. Yeah, I do believe that this is saying that Joe's going to take the spot. He may have some anxiety about it, of course, but he's very empathetic. And that's part of the weight that he's going to be feeling because when you're an empath, as we know, you feel other people's pain and you feel the weight, not even knowing sometimes that you're picking up other people's weights. You could even be picking up energy from Trump. Doesn't have to be his friend, just has to be someone in his world, which could weigh him down. The advice is to accept your intense emotion as a reality that wants to be lived, just like any aspect of your being. Then, when you may safely swim about in the deep waters of your psyche, be at peace with yourself and the world. Open your heart up and cease to be self absorbed. Yeah, this is about being empathetic. Hmm. Yeah. Next, we have the star, which talks about healing. All righty. Okay. And, okay, so the moon is 18 and the star is 17. All right. The advice here, each life follows its own star. Herman Hesse, who's an author. That was okay. Reveal yourself, do your part. Do not hide your own beauty, nor be shy about revealing your own path, your own truth. Give generously. Do not hide your light under a bushel. However, remember that your star is only a small point in a much larger galaxy of stars. Yeah, definitely. I believe this is talking about Kamala. Personal truth often seems to be like a distant star. It takes a long time to attain. This could be Joe too. But all our dreams are focused upon that star. Our personal truth is the fount of all of our dreams. This source will never dry up. You only have to find it, and as the figure in the card shows, take it into your own hands and raise it up high. Hold in high esteem, cherish, venerate. Once the star brightens up your day as well as your night, then the truth will be revealed in all of its beauty. Sometimes this card warns you of inappropriate brazenness or compromise. The great blue serpent in the sky represents the wonders of creation that you yourself experience. But the card also reminds you to be aware of the pitfalls of the star, namely the star cult. Okay, okay. Wow. Remember this deck was made back in the 80s, all right? It has no bearing on any had no knowledge of anything. The star cult. Be aware and wary of the pitfalls of the star cult. Be careful not to use your own light to put others in the shade. Be equally careful not to neglect your own light by becoming mesmerized by other distant stars. Pitchers and chalices represent emotional needs, desires, and fears. In this sense, the figure holds her emotional needs in her hands. We carry the vessel that we are. An old idea claims that a man as a whole is but a vessel in the hands of God, a receptacle that is filled and emptied out during the course of a lifetime. This vessel symbolizes the individual's part in this great stream of life. So this is someone who's contributing to the stream of life also. Mm, definitely. I would say so. And lastly, the Empress. And number 3. Mm, sounds like it. The Empress. So let's do this. Uh, in order to be happy and feel good, it is important to create your own realm and to establish and follow rules that underpin your well being and the pleasure you experience. Take charge of your daily well being. Ban false goddesses and foreign empresses from your life. Ha ha ha. Okay, so the Empress represents the many empresses and queens of yesteryear and today. She's also the great goddess of ancient history, the threefold godhead of Christianity and all other religions, the mother of gods, such as Isis and Mary. And last but not least, the goddesses of love and fertility, like Astarte, Aphrodite, and Venus. This card is a mirror of your own femininity or of the female qualities in a man, reflecting your personal experiences as a woman and or with other women, the heritage of your mother, your grandmothers, and your foremothers. The Empress has the face of Gala Dali. So Salvador Dali's wife's name was Gala, Gala. Much has been written about the degree in which Gala dominated Dali. But this card goes way beyond any biographical sketches and anecdotes. The expansive, open ended background locates the central figure within a vast realm in front of a sea of possibilities. The imperial orb in her left hand symbolizes fertility as well as the globe. So this represents fertility as well as the globe. Hmm. And thus represents the challenge to claim this vast land for oneself and to take command of it. Oof. The lily scepter in her right hand is an early symbol of fertility and virility. White stars dancing around the head of the figure elevate her above the blue water and the grayish mountains. This card is about living a fruitful, flourishing, and star-studded life. Women as well as men are encouraged to become rulers in their own destiny and take responsibility for their own well-being and future. Yeah, I believe that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are going to be inaugurated as the next president and vice president of the United States. And it's going to be a great new beginning as long as they remain true to themselves and what it is they are here to accomplish their destiny. It may not always be popular, and they can't allow themselves to to be swayed by the crowd all the time because it'll drive them crazy. But they're they're healing. This is going to be healing for them, for us. So I think that that's positive. So I would say, based on this reading for entertainment purposes only, that Joe Biden will be the next president of the United States, or at least he'll get inaugurated. All right, because who knows what other dirty tricks could come up. So Pence could become the next president in order to pardon Trump. All right, Noor. Let's see. Uh, can you see Mustafa still thinking about me or no? Well, if you're thinking about him, he's probably thinking about you, whether you're talking to him or not, right? Because when you're thinking about him, he's probably picking up on that energy. But I know what you mean. Let's see. I don't want to use this for that. Mm-mm. I don't think so. All right. Okay. Let's see. Let's get a card. Let's get one card. Let's see. Let's get one card for Nora. What is going on? Is Mustafa still thinking about Nora? The Empress? Yes, I guess so. Very important. You need to focus on yourself, though. That's weird. That jumped out just like that. So, yeah, I would say so. He's thinking about you. But you have to be respectful of yourself, right? Maybe you don't think that he values you as much as he does, but he does. So I hope that was helpful. All right. He does think about you. And that's all you ask. So that's all I'm saying. He does think about you and he holds you in high regard. He does. And you should hold yourself in high regard, whether he's thinking about you or not. But I would say so. All right. And here's a chariot that just jumped out. So maybe there will be some movement in the situation. Could be coming towards you. Or maybe you'll be hearing from him. Hey, Patricia. Hi. Will the people around me be brought to justice and will I move away? Thank you. Are you talking about like neighbors? Okay. And will you move away? All right. People around, co workers, and will you be able to move away from them? Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let's pull a card for Patricia. Will the people around her be brought to justice? And then will she be able to move away? All right, first question. Will the people around Patricia, Scowin, your neighbors, okay. Will your neighbors be brought to justice? Will Patricia's neighbors be brought to justice? Okay. Ooh. Okay, we get 3 of Swords. I don't. Hmm. Let's see. Because this is what jumped out, and then at the bottom of the deck, when I turned it over, is the Hangman. So you're waiting for something to happen, but you're going to get enlightened about something because right behind this is the Star. So you're going to get some information, but you're going to have to wait because here is the 4 of Swords behind that. And then behind that is the 4 of Cups. So maybe it'll take a while to get the justice that you're seeking. Let's see what the 3 of Swords says for this. Interesting. This is just the way I read, folks. Just however they tell me to do. Pull this, do that, turn it over. 3 of Swords. So Okay, don't give up. Risk being more honest and authentic. Let go of your prejudice, pretense, and reserve. Feel the great relief that will be yours when your heart is set free again. Huh. This is an important card of homage to love and in the liberating power of the mind. Hmm. This warns against hurt feelings, old wounds reopened by the sword, so maybe harsh words between neighbors. They are lost souls that need God. Yes, Patricia. um, this is about the battle between the dragon. This picture is based on the classical motif of a battle with a dragon, a black serpent-like monster visible at the bottom of the big heart. This image warns against hurt feelings, old wounds reopened by the sword. Positive message is that whatever problems you may encounter, the weapons of the mind and the eyes of love will enable us to find a solution, a happy alliance of heart and sword. Most problems arise out of a separation of abstract thoughts and your real feelings. Obsessive views and rigid ideas refuse to be checked against actual experience, paralyzing your mental and emotional faculties. Like a thorn in the side, they are a source of constant pain and irritation. Give love a chance, including a love of truth and honesty. Shed light on your memories and your expectations. Do not be afraid of painful truths. All wounds will heal if you tend to them. So I think the advice is maybe, I don't know what the situation is. You are spiritually protected, absolutely. But I think this is saying that because you are spiritually protected, you don't have to be afraid to maybe talk to these people again and knowing that you're protected. But it sounds like they're advising you to, that there's something that you may learn if you talk with them. You know, there may be some information that may be helpful and healing if you all get a understanding. Okay, and if we are spiritual people, right? We know that we are supposed to be a little more. We're supposed to be able to look at things from a higher perspective, right? And rely on the fact knowing that we are protected. So no weapon formed against you shall prosper. So you don't lose anything by allowing yourself to negotiate or compromise. Because at the end of the day, whatever the outcome is, will be in your best interest or will be in what it is that spirit intended as part of your contract. Right? So there's no need to fear whatever is going to happen as part of the contract. And when we know that, we become less fearful and more accepting. What this one say? You have all the tools that you need. The magician just jumped out, right? You have all the tools that you need, right? So maybe you or your attorneys, I don't know the situation, but maybe you need to, talk a little more. It's Christmas time. Do a Zoom conversation if they're your neighbors, and maybe have a third party, a mediator, or somebody there, and see if you can come to a compromise. Life is too short, right? Too many things going on in this world right now, and we don't need to be at odds with our neighbors. Okay. All right, Patricia. I hope that was helpful. Anybody else? If not, I will be signing off here and enjoying the rest of. Hope everybody enjoys the rest of their evening. So I think, folks, for those of you all who are um, part of the majority that voted for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, I would say based on the reading, that everything is going to be fine and that they will be inaugurated on January 20th. They, okay, high vibration here, need to move away. They are not lifting their narcissist behavior, right? All right, so oh yeah, we want to know, do you want to move away, right? So let's see. And that may be it also turning the other cheek, looking from a higher perspective. Let's see. Should you move? Will you be moving? Yeah, we already know you want to. So will you be able to move? Whew. Whew. There are a lot of narcissists around us, and we're becoming more aware of them because of the energy. And narcissists feel, the same way we are elevating spiritually, the dark is elevating also, because we're all God's children. So if our gifts are being enhanced, theirs are being enhanced also. Just know. But at the end of the day, love will. The high priest and the magician. Come on, you got this. You're stronger than these people. The high priest and the magician. You have the tools and you know the right people. This could be something to do. Yeah, law. That's what I'm getting. Right is on your side. You're following your intuition, you're following your guidance, your advice, and you can move because you have everything that you need to do so. It's within your power to move if that's what you choose to do. Everything is available to you, and you know what to do. You know where to look. And you're being guided to. Yeah. Chance for a new beginning. You might hear about something that becomes available and that you might want to jump on just in general, whether this situation was going on. Yeah, absolutely. They can't win. Right. Yeah. I think that you're gonna have an opportunity to move on, to get a place or, buy a property or something like that. You might hear of something. Get like somebody might whisper something in your ear about an opportunity. And it's gonna give you the chance that you need. Yeah. Oh yeah. You got strength and the three of cups. Oh yeah. You'd be happy to move away. Yes, I think so. You just got to remain strong and confident in yourself and take the opportunity to make a happier existence for yourself. I think so. So just keep your ear out for any clues, like referrals or something. You might hear about. I'm hearing that you might hear of something. Fabulous. Okay. Of course you're strong. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm feeling like you're gonna like somebody's gonna tell you about a property or some place that's available soon, and you're gonna be able to take advantage of it and be like, nah, 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 bye, y'all, and it'll be fine, and then it'll relieve your anxiety and your neighbor's anxiety, and it'll be. You want things when you pray. If you pray for things that'll be in the best outcome for all parties involved, then that's when stuff like that happens. So pray for the best outcome for all parties involved. Ask for divine order to be established in the situation and see what happens. And let us know, okay? When you move in or when you sign your new lease or your new contract for your home, whatever it is, let us know. I'd love to find out, right? So I'm glad you like this deck. These are beautiful cards. Again, the Salvador Dali Tarot. And enjoy the rest of your night, Patricia and Noor. Oh, your North Node is in Aquarius. All right. And then you know that we are in the dawning of the age of Aquarius, right? So lots of things are going to be changing in your favor. All right. Exactly. Things are going to be changing in your favor. Those that were last will now become first. All right. Thanks, Patricia. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will be talking to y'all real soon. Y'all keep praying for me as I keep praying for you. And I'll see you all real soon. All right. Namaste. I say. Your life passes 5/20/21. Then this is it. Right? Yeah. This is your 1 year coming up. Mm-hmm. Oh, oh yeah. Because 2021 is 5 and 5, and that's 10, and that's 1. So putting yourself first, focusing on your self-worth, getting to know yourself, making the changes that are best for you. All right. Bye, Patricia. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel and refer your friends, okay? I'll be talking to everybody real soon. Love you guys. Merry Christmas again and Happy Kwanzaa. All right. Talk to you real soon. Peace. How do we stop? Okay. How do we stop? This always happens. Oh.